Hello, my loves. Welcome to Vic's Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you that are returning to this channel today. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. And if any of you are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, all the information can be found on my website. And also you can just send me an email if you're interested. All of that is listed in the description box below this video. Today we're going to be looking into a general reading here on YouTube about what is going on in your relationship. So basically we're doing a quick energetic check-in from both perspectives, yours and your person's, and we're going to be using a particular spread. For this, we're going to use a 6-card spread, which will help us evaluate the current physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual connection with you and your partner, or with just the person that is on your mind, okay? It doesn't have to be romantic, but do take the messages as they resonate with you. We have 3 groups to choose from over here. Group number 1 is going to be the beautiful Opalite crystal over here. Group number 1 is going to be the Tarot of the Divine Masculine. For group number 2, we have the beautiful Carnelian stone, and group number 2 is going to be the Sufi Tarot. And for group number 3 here, we have the beautiful Aventurine crystal. And for group number 3, we are going to be using the Horror Tarot here, right? So these are the 3 groups you can pick from. As always, the timestamps are in the description box below this video. Always follow your intuition. You can pause the video to reflect a bit more on what is right for you, just to feel into yourself, drink a bit of water, take a few deep breaths to center yourselves and pick from that perspective. You can pick based on the groups, the deck, the crystal, the timestamp, whatever feels the best to you personally. You can also pick more than one group for your person, or pick for many different people, whatever resonates basically, as always. Okay, so follow your guidance, follow your intuition, and I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. If any of you are interested in more videos from me, you can check out the Patreon. The link is in the description box below. Make sure you join the tribe and connect more privately with us all over there. And I'll see you guys very soon in your groups. Hello, group number 1, welcome to your reading. So if you picked the Opalite crystal and this beautiful Divine Masculine Tarot of the Divine Masculine, this is going to be your reading. So we're going to do a quick little check-in what's going on, basically in this connection between the two of you and what is coming next. So let's see what wants to come through. We're going to use this deck first, and we're going to utilize a particular spread, and then we are just going to get some guidance for you guys as well, okay? So let's get into it. So the first card that we're going to be getting is going to represent you and is going to signify what you currently feel about your relationship, okay? So let's see, Spirit, for group number 1. We have the Keeper of Wands coming through. So overall here, I am getting that you feel quite confident about your relationship. The cards are going to be pointed towards me for this particular spread. So you feel quite confident in your relationship here. You are maybe a bit more divine feminine focused. This is the Queen of Wands. But you are coming through as someone who is quite enthusiastic, someone who is passionate, someone who is warm, nourishing, but also maybe sometimes a little bit impulsive. You feel like someone who is confident, but at the same time who is currently taking a bit of a step back, or someone who is waiting for things to come to them. It feels like it's a quite powerful divine feminine energy. It feels like you're basically waiting for the masculine energy to come towards you at this time. You are being maybe a little bit critical of them as well. Okay, so how you feel about your relationship, you might be a little bit critical of your person, about their actions right now. Something about their actions maybe doesn't necessarily suit you that well at the moment, but at the same time, you're trying to really bask yourself in the joy of this connection. You feel quite relaxed, you feel quite at ease with yourself, you know your worth, and you're not settling for less than that. So you feel like you're in a very empowered state, quite strongly here. Not going to take the card, we didn't ask anything. So card number 2 now. The second card, group number 1, is going to represent your partner. Okay, so their current emotionals their current emotions towards you, their attitude and expectations about your relationship. Okay, so Spirit, what are their attitudes? Wow, beautiful. The 10 of Cups. Wanting to move towards you, wanting to come through correct, wanting to have a beautiful connection, wanting to reach a balance, a compromise, or just, an understanding in this connection. So the second card, basically, what are their emotions towards you? Their emotions are very strong. Their emotions are very loving. Their emotions are filled with love for you, are filled with appreciation for you. Their attitude is overall strongly fulfilled emotionally. They're coming through with the 10 of Cups here. So it feels like they know this is it. They feel like this is it. This feels like it's a very important step for them. They feel very understood by you. They feel very aligned in this connection as well. They feel like they really want to understand you and want there to be a beautiful give and take in this connection, in this relationship. This is someone who is overall very aligned with themselves. So your person's feelings here are aligned with themselves and also aligned with wanting a connection with you. There is happiness here. This person might even feel like you guys are soulmates, or twin flames, even if that resonates for you guys, but there is definitely a strong connection felt from their side, right? Another thing that's coming through here is this person might want to start a family with you. They might want you to get to know their family. They want you to get to know their friends as well. They feel playful towards you. They feel joy towards you. They feel creative towards you. And overall, there is like this energy of domestic bliss in this connection from their perspective. Okay. So let's now see what the third card has to say. So the third card is going to represent, or is going to signify as a connection card. So we're asking basically, what are the characteristics that you have in common? So what are the characteristics that you guys have in common here? We have judgment. Okay, wow, powerful. So the characteristics that you have in common are depth. The characteristics that you have in common are deep seeking, wanting to understand the truth, wanting to know the truth, wanting to, or needing to have a deep life that is questioned. You both feel like you need to understand yourselves more. You have to examine your life. Almost like you both really value having your life be examined by you, by other people, and overall just reflect a lot on what are your choices, where are you heading next, what are you doing next. You're both very contemplative people. You're both maybe even into meditation, or just do a particular set of meditations. Then it doesn't have to be anything particular. Maybe just staring off into the distance, feeling into the joy can be meditation here. But you're both into like spirituality here, stepping into the higher self, allowing the higher self, the higher energies to come in and influence you. You're both really interested in metamorphosis as well. You're both interested in changing yourself and being who you need to be for the highest good of yourselves and everyone involved. You're not afraid to transform, okay, or to die, be birthed again. You feel like there's an inspiration in that. You both feel like, you know, you get to be inspired to transform your old ways of being, and that's a gift in and of itself. So there's a sense of strong understanding here that you share in regards to that. Yeah, like self-reflection is huge here as well. And opening up yourself to new ways of being is very big with the two of you. Okay, so let's see now what else. Beautiful connection energy, really. The fourth card now, the fourth card is going to indicate the strength of your relationship. So what are the qualities that make your relationship flourish? So what are the qualities that make their relationship flourish? Thank you. Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenation. Taking time off to reflect, taking time off for yourselves, to rest, replenish yourselves, to, you know, feel like you don't need to work all the time, to feel like you don't have to be on the treadmill all the time, just keep pushing. You know, you feel like you're both more chill people, like you do understand the concept of self-love, filling your own cup, and you both take care of yourselves greatly. So the strength of your relationship is self-love, self-care, and through that being able to fill up on yourself, fill up on your love, you know, on your own water, drinking in that, it gives you the opportunity to be really settled. It gives you both an opportunity to be very sort of secure within yourselves, very grounded internally within yourselves. And thus that also allows you then to be more present with the other person, because you're not, you know, out of balance internally with yourself, because you're in harmony internally with yourself, because you take that time off, because you take rest, you know, and you contemplate your own life, you take time off for yourself to really understand yourself. You're able to show up for the other person that in that much more power, you know, with all of that presence that is needed, that is necessary. So yeah, this is making your relationship flourish, rest, rejuvenation, replenishment, but again, contemplation, self-reflection, thinking about your past, thinking about what made you choose a particular thing is making this relationship flourish here. You know, taking deep rests after strife, recuperating and taking time out to yourself here, knowing how to balance activity and rest, and also honoring yourself and allowing yourself to slow down and live a more gentle life. You know, that is what you both really value, and that is making your relationship flourish. That's so beautiful. So card number 5 now. This fifth card is going to show the weakness in your relationship. Okay, so what are the things you both need to improve? Communication, or just not really communication, because it feels like you do communicate. Maybe saying things when you guys need to say it. With the Knight of Swords here reversed, this feels like what you both need to improve is to immediately address the issue when it arises, because I feel like you're both really prone to doing self-reflection first, but what might be needed to improve here is to just step it up a bit more, but not step it up in the sense of impulsively screaming at each other, but just addressing the issue immediately when it shows up. I feel like you're both maybe just the types of people who need to recharge or just regroup themselves a bit more before they are confrontational with the other person. But this is telling me that you guys do need to be or become more confrontational, that you need to dare yourselves to be more. Yeah. You both might also need to improve on the tactless nature. So this card, it's talking about acting more assertively. It's not talking about acting out of impulse or acting out of a tactless way. It's not about being reckless. It's not about being arrogant, unfocused, inconsistent or emotionally unavailable. You know, you are guided to look at speed and action for an alternative point of view at this time. It's like you need to be more sharper, you need to be more decisive in your own energy, not uncaring, but more young, more exciting, you know, sort of more determined, and to act faster, not be like, okay, I'm going to take this time off and just, you know, listen to myself, rest, replenish, do this deep contemplative work, and then confront the other person about it. You need to be more active about it. And I feel like this goes for both of you here, since this card is presenting itself in that way. Yeah. So basically, you need to stay away from being impulsive, being tactless, but at the same time, you need to work on your assertiveness in this connection, right? So this is what you need to follow. So let's see now what the sixth card is. The last sixth card is going to be about your true love. It's about the true love card. So this one basically is saying what is going to happen next in this relationship. What is going to be the outcome, so to speak? You know, is this relationship going to be successful? We're going to interpret it as it comes. So we have the Seven of Cups showing up. It feels like there's a lot still that needs to be addressed in this relationship. A lot of things are not yet set in stone. Do you want to clarify as well? So clarifying the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like things need to be in balance. We have Justice showing up. Yeah, there is definitely a need to balance out this relationship more, to know where you guys are standing here in this relationship. There's a need for more diplomacy and to address things when you need to. I feel like the outcome is going to be prosperous, and the outcome of this relationship is going to be successful. I feel like there just needs to be a more stronger decision making going on between the two of you. With the Seven of Cups, a lot of things are still clouded in mystery, are still a little bit foggy. You know, maybe you don't know precisely where you stand. Maybe the balance of this connection feels a little bit off occasionally, and that is what needs to be addressed. The balance needs to be brought back into balance. You know, harmony needs to be restored. I feel like you both have this beautiful connection. You both feel this beautiful connection definitely here, that it's just, you know, it would be very bad if this didn't go anywhere, if you guys didn't do anything about it. So it's about doing more. You're both prone to really strong contemplation, so it is time to step out of this a little bit. If you do want to have a successful relationship with one another, you're supposed to talk more. You're supposed to talk about your needs more here as well, and also just be more decisive with this Seven of Cups energy. There is a need here for more clarity. What do you want in a relationship? Both internal and external clarity here as well. Okay, so that's what's showing up here. So let's see what is the guidance for you, group number 1. Libra energy is representative here. Also, the Knight of Swords is coming through with Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. So strong air energy, very, very mental energy here. So let's see what is the guidance for you, group number 1 now. It's the guidance for group number 1. We have expansion. Wow, beautiful. You are asked to expand. You are asked to go forwards. Expansion is coming through as your card, and this basically means that something about your life needs to change right now, and you need to figure out what is that. So deep down, you do know the answer. you have not been honest with yourself or others enough, possibly, to realize the changes that need to be made in your own life and to make them. So you're asked to just basically follow your intuition and expand, to shift, to explore what else is out there. Just going to put this over here. This is going to be your reading today, group number 1. It's a shorter one. We just had a quick little dive into this relationship. There are other videos also on this channel if you want to dabble into that. And if you want more videos, you can also check out the Patreon, where we do more mature, saucy 18+ videos. If you want to check that out, the link is down below in the description box. Would be very happy to have you join our tribe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below if you haven't already. Really helps out the channel a great deal. And if you want a personal tarot reading from me, all the information can be found in the description box. You can send me an email or go through my website to check out the prices and book through the website. Okay, link is down below, the email is down below, so make sure to check that out. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Hello, group number 2. If you have picked the Carnelian stone here and the Sufi tarot, this is going to be your reading. So basically we're going to do a quick little spread here to tap into the energy between you and your person, you both individually, and also, we're going to look into what makes this relationship flourish and what are the weaknesses of this connection, okay? So the cards are this time going to be pointed towards me so that I can just overall have a better overview of them, but still I'm going to show them all to you on the camera as well. Okay, so let's get into it. Are you ready? So let's see. So Spirit, please, for group number 2 here, let's see what's the first card here. The first card is going to represent you, group number 2. Okay, it is going to signify what you currently feel about your relationship, what's going on with you. So group number 2, please, Spirit, what's going on with them in this connection right now, in this relationship right now, please. Group number 2, we have the Strength card coming through. Does feel like you are healing at the time. The Strength card is your energy about finding emotional balance, finding emotional strength within. This energy feels like you are trying to heal after a difficult time. Oh, we have a random devil energy here showing up. So I'm going to take that as a sign. Didn't even see that before. So I feel like you have had a difficult period before. This maybe tower moments, maybe a spiritual awakening, whatever it was, it feels like it was a very difficult time, and now you are moving out of that. You are in the recovery phase of your life right now. You are finding that strength, finding that joy within again, finding that sense of self-worth, finding that sense of empowerment again. You are coming through here with quiet confidence and quiet strength in this connection. You feel like you have a sense of strength to you, like what's coming to mind is the quote, "What doesn't kill you simply makes you stronger," or stranger, as the Joker would say. But I feel like this is to me saying that you have a knack for really conquering your fears and anxieties because you've been through a lot. This feels like you are a very mature soul and someone who has, gone through a lot in their life. Maybe someone who's suffered a lot and had to overcome that, had to find joy over and over again in life. There's a sense of innocence about your childlike nature as well. You have a lot of purity and just gentleness here in this connection. You're someone who has strong boundaries, but someone who is not afraid to give and be gentle as well. Okay, you're someone who takes care of themselves in this connection, someone who has strong self-acceptance, a strength of character, and someone who is also quite determined. It is also possible with the Strength card that, you know, on your darker days, you might be doubting your courage and personal power a little bit, have low energy or lack of self-control, feel a little bit weak or inadequate. And that's completely fine. You know, we all have these days when we don't feel up to it, but you always do seem to come through on top, you know. You always are being directed to your inner strength, even in those difficult circumstances, and you're always directed towards open-heartedness, also through and over egoic behavior with that, with this energy, with the nafs, with this devil here. You are always ready to overcome the devil and to secure yourself. Even in this connection, you're someone who is not going to be like, I'm going to attach, I'm going to act out of ego. That's not you. You are the pure-hearted, open-hearted, lovely, innocent child in this connection. So card number 2 now is going to represent your partner, your person, and what are their current emotions towards you, their attitude and expectations about your relationship. So what's going on here? Spirit, for group number 2, how's their person coming through? What's their person's energy, please, for group number 2 here? Okay, not taking that one, didn't jump out enough. For group number 2, please. Their person's energy, please. Okay. Okay, ooh, we have the 5 of Swords wanting to show up, so we're just going to understand this is showing up as well, but this is your person's energy, okay? Your person is coming through as the Tower and the 5 of Swords reversed, so we're just going to interpret this. So the Tower, I'm going to interpret this Tower both reversed and upright. So, okay, how is your person showing up here? They are currently all over the place, is what I would say. They don't have a clear sense of where they are going. I feel the connection that they feel towards you is incredibly intense here with the Minar, with this, oh my God, am I going to be able to pick it up? With this Tower energy. Okay, so there is a sense of difficulty here. There's a sense of destruction. There is a sense of transformation taking place that is not really 100% willing, but is necessary. I feel like your person feels this connection is representing a paradigm shift in their own life. Maybe it's just a very powerful connection. We have 2 major arcanas already, so it's possible this connection is incredibly powerful. And it's just really asking your person to do some upheaval in their own lives right now, and they might be, you know, just resisting that. They feel like their attitude towards this connection is that this connection is a revelation of some kind for them, a new way of seeing life, a new way of directing themselves towards life itself, also a sense of disintegration of old structures. Another thing that this is telling me, that this person does see this connection as a little bit chaotic, as something that, you know, is asking them to reintegrate, replenish, rejuvenate, or shift in a way that feels a little bit uncomfortable for them. This person's attitude right now towards this connection is a bit resistant, like they're resisting change. They are currently resisting and delaying the inevitable. They have a fear of what this connection is going to bring to them as well, and a little bit of a difficulty when it comes to just accepting what this connection is bringing forward for them at the moment. Okay, so we're going to see how this progresses, how this shifts. So for the 3rd card now, we have what is a connection card. So we're asking what are the characteristics that you both have in common. So what connects you? What are the connecting characteristics here for group number 2? Okay, we have the 7 of Swords as connecting characteristics coming through. Wow. But it's coming through reversed, by the way, so I feel like I'm going to have to sit with this one for a bit. But overall, what this feels like, it feels like you're coming in your power. Your connecting card, what you have in common is that you're both striving to be more true to yourselves, that you're both striving to be more responsible, more authentic, that you're both striving towards taking responsibility, taking ownership of your lives, that you're both about confessing and owning up to yourselves, making amends and making peace with one's own existence. Okay, so it feels like the commonality here was maybe that you were both a little bit manipulative or deceitful, maybe dishonest in the past, but now you are making amends for that. You're owning up to who you truly are, and you are acting from a different point of view. Okay, your connecting characteristics are also that you basically both examine your own choices, and you both sort of encounter yourselves. What is going on with me? Why am I acting the way that I'm acting? You both sort of question yourselves and question your choices here. So the Seven of Swords reversed is your card here for the commonalities or the connection. So card number 4 now is going to indicate the strength of your relationship. So what are the qualities that make your relationship flourish? The Sun card and the Star. So yeah, hopefulness here, joy, love, connection. Okay, we have Aquarius energy with the Star showing up. What makes your relationship flourish is hope. Knowing that you are both good, that you deserve love, that you know that you are joyful, that everything is going to work out okay. Optimism is what makes this connection flourish. Love, joy, connection. The Sun here with Shams is showing up for you guys. So yeah, what makes this relationship flourish is love, is taking care of one another, is shining the light on one another. It's again optimism here, the same as the Star card. It's success, it's joy, and being nurtured by one another here. There's a sense of renewal after trauma and finding your own soul purpose here, connecting to the light within. You're both really strong when it comes to connecting to your own internal light here, which makes this relationship really prosper and flourish. Yeah, connecting to your soul's purpose here as well, finding your own hope, finding your own blessings, and also just healing after trauma. I feel like you both know how to support one another when you're going through a difficult time, when you're going through trauma here, and offer illumination here with the Sun. There is a sense of full awareness. So awareness is what makes this connection flourish, and feeling nurtured by the other person. Joy, positivity, and success is what makes this relationship flourish as well. Okay, so now this is going to count as one card, by the way. We have Aquarius and Leo energy here. So now for the 5th card. The 5th card is going to represent the weakness of your relationship. So what are the things you both need to improve in this connection? What are the weaknesses, please, Spirit, of this connection here? We have the Chariot coming through reversed. Okay, overall, what's immediately coming through here is being more giving. Okay, what's also coming through here is a sense of lack of mastery. So Chariot reversed is representative of Cancer energy. There's so many major arcanas here, by the way. This connection is quite strong. And basically, so with the Chariot coming through as what you need to improve is you need to improve your mastery, what you're doing in life. You need to improve taking the first step, taking action, being mentally more in control of your own life, being more disciplined as well. I do feel like what you both struggle with the Chariot reverse is sort of like a lack of direction, not having mastery or not having control of yourselves, lack of control, lack of willpower, and inability or a feeling, not an inability, or more like a feeling of inability to overcome obstacles here. So basically a balance between the body and the soul and the mind is what it's called for here. You both need to work on feeling more motivated, feeling more ambitious, and sort of be someone who is feeling innerly capable to affect themselves, affect their own life, and come towards their own life from a position of skillfulness. Having skill, having that balance between the mind, the soul, the body. Right? That's what you're called to here. You're both called to be more in balance internally with your own selves. And lastly, the sixth card. This one is representing your true love card, okay? This is going to interpret what needs to be addressed, and is your relationship going to be successful? And if there is a threat to this relationship, what must be done? So we do see there's more action needed. There's more mastery of your own self needed here. So what is the card number 6 here for group number 2? The true love card, Spirit, please. Okay, we have the Mizan. So we have judgment coming through here. Yeah, what needs to be addressed is work on the self. Awakening, understanding, self-reflection, self-contemplation. I feel like this connection is going to be successful if you both do more self-reflective exercises, if you both do more shadow work, so to speak, if you both sort of work on yourselves more and are ready to transform for the highest good of everyone involved here with the Mizan energy. This feels like, this is the energy of renewal. So it's overall a very positive energy for this connection, definitely. It's renewal, it's awakening, it's resurrection. It's stepping into your higher self is what Spirit is really calling you to do through this connection. You to call on your higher self and to step into that power, to take that rebirth pill to transform yourself, Yeah, I feel like this connection is not going to be successful if you're both going to be resistant to transformation, okay? This connection, this relationship is going to encounter a threat if there is a lack of self-awareness coming through both of you, if there's a sense of procrastination here present. And also maybe if there are blockages that are not being worked on, if you are consciously aware of your blockages and what is holding you back, if you're not working on that, it's not going to be a successful relationship, is what Spirit is saying. But if you do work on that, if you're like, okay, I'm stepping up, I am stepping into my truest self, I am breathing compassion onto me, and I am trying to set myself free, I am being, self-reflective. I am starting anew. I am ready to change, to shift, to liberate, to heal. If you are going to open up to a new way of being, then everything is going to be beautiful in this connection. But it does take that energy, it does take work, is what Spirit is saying. And that's what is needed here. But overall successful energy here if you are ready to grow in life, if you are not stagnating in your life, if you're not, being slowed down by blockages, by limitations here. So let's see now what's the guidance for you, group number 2. So we're going to finish off the reading with a card of guidance. So guidance, please, Spirit, for group number 2 here. Group number 2's guidance. Okay, so we have integration coming through for you. There is a spiritual guide here on the bottom of the deck. So your spirit guides are really tapping into this calling up to you. I'm just going to show the card to you. Put it over there. Okay, so we have integration showing up. This is the card. And integration. Basically, this one says, you may be currently struggling to bring external things together and make them one. Makes sense with this reading, doesn't it? So, it's not working out so well right now. So this suggests that in order to bring these separate things together, maybe you and your person or you and a part of you, you need to seek out and find the parts of you that contradict each other. So what you need to understand with integration card is that most of us walking on earth are really just walking contradictions. And you may find that there is a war within you between how you feel and how you want to feel, and what you believe and what you want to believe. So you are asked here to discern which aspect of you is truer for you. Stop hiding your actual truths with what you want to have to be true. Once you are working with what is actually true for you, you will be able to find out whether or not things fit together, and if so, how things can fit together to become one. So basically shadow work. You need to do shadow work. You need to understand yourself. You need to understand which aspects or parts of you are standing in opposition to what you really want and what it is that your soul really wants here as well. What do you want? Basically, you need to understand what you want and then what is standing in your way. What is the resistant self trying to tell you? What type of truth is it trying to communicate with you here as well? Okay. With the spiritual guide here, you are also, you are also guided to seek guidance, basically. So who are you being compelled to seek guidance from? Now is not the time or place to figure out where you're going or what you're doing alone. Okay, so you need to admit to yourself that you need someone else to assist you at this time and figure out exactly what you need help with. So look for someone who can help you or assist you in your life or with this dilemma at the time. If you feel the need to seek a second or third opinion, do so, and internalize the advice you receive and check it against your inner knowing as well. So never just take something because someone told you, but just, do assess it for yourself as well. So does this advice does this help resonate with you at this time? If it does, why does it? And if it doesn't, why does it not? So put any new knowledge you receive from others to the test, but you are advised to seek out guidance. If you do want a personal tarot reading, I can offer you that. I can also work with these parts internally, your internal parts, as part of energy work, as part of channeling and guidance, healing work. If you want to continue working with me on this, so do let me know through email if you want to have that. If not, if you want to seek someone else's guidance, that's completely fine as well. Just as long as you're following your intuition and you're not, staying in your own way or standing in your own way, limiting yourself, okay? So group number 2, that's all I have for you today. Hope this resonates. Hope it gives you a sense of clarity, guidance here. This connection is intense. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas showing up. That is intense. That's a lot. And this 7 of Swords reverse is also calling you to step into your higher self, step into your awareness and authenticity. So it's intense energy. If you're feeling like it's difficult, it's definitely true. So don't beat yourself down for it, but know that you need someone else to assist you at this time as well. Now is definitely not the time to do it alone, okay? You need someone else or need a group of people to assist you. So with that being said, thank you so much for connecting. If you want a personal tarot reading, contact me through my email or just try to look on my website what I do have to offer, and then you can just contact me when you have made a choice. If you want to, you can also check out the Patreon community. The link is down below. We have lots of videos over there as well that can assist you and try to help you understand this connection better. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy, and see you soon in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your readings. If you picked the Aventurine crystal here, and if you picked the Horror Tarot deck, this is going to be your reading today. So we're basically doing a six card spread here to help you evaluate your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual connection with your person better. Okay, so let's see where your love life is headed, where this connection with your person is headed. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection, you know, so do take it as it resonates. Do ask what needs to be asked here. So let's see. So we're going to take first card now. The cards are going to be pointed towards me so that I can just see them better and sort of feel into the energies a little bit better, because we're doing a spread. So first card here is going to represent you, group number 3. Okay, it's going to signify what you currently feel about your relationship. So for group number 3, please, what do they currently feel here? Thank you. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, beautiful. You're coming through as someone very curious, someone who wants to know more about this connection. You're someone who is maybe standing back a little bit, trying to just understand how things are currently going, why things are the way that they are. You just overall coming through as someone who is opening up mentally, someone who is ready to step on a new mental path, someone who is trying to really understand this connection, someone who is trying to really understand love as well. It's a beautiful, very positive energy here, very gentle, very innocent energy, very pure energy as well. You're coming to someone who's also an intellectual, a freedom-loving person, someone who may be even a little bit unconventional here. So maybe your approach to love or how you are currently feeling about this relationship is a little bit unconventional. You are someone who isn't afraid to take action as well, someone who feels like they are thinking a lot about this connection as well, but also someone who likes to have openness in their own lives. Okay, so you're basically an explorer. You see yourself, you feel yourself as the explorer of this connection, as a free-flowing, almost like youthful, questioning mind that is not afraid of life. Okay, so that's how you're showing up. Positive, beautiful, absolutely amazing, cute energy. So let's see now how your person is coming through with card number 2 now. The second card here is going to represent them. It's going to represent their current emotions towards you, their attitude and expectations about your relationship. So what is group number 3's person feeling? What's going on with them? What are their emotions? What's their attitude? Here, Spirit, please, for group number 3. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, willing to work hard at it, willing to bring it into the physical. I'm hearing like seal it with blood. This card, this is making me think of, you know, when people make like blood pacts or things like that, when they basically cut their hand here and then they like smush it together and like, yeah, this is like a blood pact now, you know, we made something powerful, we made magic together. I feel like this person is very, I don't know, just here for you, you know, physically. They are here for you. They're coming to someone very reliable in this connection, someone who is working hard on themselves, someone who is willing to work on this connection as well, someone who is overall quite busy in their physical life as well. This person feels like they have a lot going on in their physical life, but I feel like there's a lot of love for you as well. It feels like this person would die for you. Almost like, you know, they would give their blood for you here. Like with the horror, terror, those types of things are going to come up, but it's almost like, okay, I will bleed for you, I will give my blood for you, you know, like a very romantic thing. But this person feels like they're so serious about it. So their attitude here is, I would do anything for you, I would do so much for you, I have so much going on in my life as well, but I would do so fucking much for you type of energy. You know, it's a lot to feel into. This person is coming to someone who really does value skill when it comes to relationships as well. Someone who values relationship, and someone who maybe even prides themselves on being good at relationships. Maybe they have had a couple of failed relationships, but still they pride themselves on being good at them. You know, they have learned a lot from those difficult times. This person really values discipline when it comes to relationship as well, and sort of focusing on the satisfaction of both of you in a relationship. They want to perfect themselves in this relationship, or how they're coming across. They want to come through as better. They want to work on themselves. They want to work on the connection. They want to just, you know, work on developing this to become a master of it. They like that. They like to be good at things. They also feel like they have a sense of flow when it comes to you, but also there is deep commitment here, deep groundedness, deep commitment, deep like, ooh, putting my energy into this, you know, almost like solidifying it strongly. Beautiful energy, okay? But also a very earthy energy. This person is very down to earth. It's a very pentacle energy with all the pentacles, obviously, but it's a so super strong energy of someone really down to earth, someone who is here, someone who is not messing around. Okay, so let's see, group number three, card number 3. So this third card is going to represent what are the characteristics that you have in common in this connection. It's a connection card. So for group number 3, what's the connection card, please, Spirit? What do they have in common? You have the world in common. Wow, powerful. Okay, an understanding that you're both the universe. Liking to travel. Oh my God, this is powerful. You are both super powerful souls. You know, whether you know it or not, you're both very powerful at manifesting, at creating what you want. Is just an overflowing energy. And I feel like you, group number 3, you might not realize this. Your person feels like they realize it a bit more. But the world, you know, the world as what you have in common. You're both super powerful. You're both really aligned with your higher selves already. You're both really in flow with your connection with life. You're both really up to and into facilitating Mother Earth's transformation at this time. So you're both really in tune with nature, with yourselves, with your own nature, but also with Mother Earth's nature. Feel like you're both really emotionally available to each other here as well. You both feel like you're very, very grounded, you know, like you're standing in your true soul, your true self. You know what you are. There's a sense of fulfillment here with your own life as well, with who you both are. I feel like you both share a sense of joy for life that you have in common here. Also, a deep respect for ecology and wanting to sustain that. Deep sense of having to have things done. Almost like, you know, what's the word? Oh God, I'm not going to remember, am I? You're both very diligent, very disciplined when it comes to doing things, when it comes to getting stuff done here. Yeah, you both like to travel as well, and sort of like to return to your true nature, your higher self. You don't have a lot of resistance is what I am picking up here, and you're both really hardworking as well. Yes. Definitely. So card number 4 now. I'm not going to take this because we didn't ask it yet. So the fourth card indicating the strength of your connection, your relationship. What are the qualities that make your relationship flourish here? So definitely these commonalities. So this is already a given. This makes your relationship flourish. What else, group? Number 3. What makes this relationship flourish here, please, Spirit? What is making this relationship flourish? We have the Page of Wands. Also, we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So going into the new, not being afraid to dive deeper into the newness, but also, again, exploration. Being not afraid of your own inner work, your own inner world, the inner world of other people. The expansion that life brings, you know, moving into new things, new uncharted parts of yourselves here. Not being afraid to be passionate, be a little bit impulsive occasionally. What also makes this relationship flourish here is just overall excitement. Group number 3. Okay, so also energy, vitality that you pour into your relationship, enthusiasm and explosive enthusiasm, creative ideas, and also thinking outside of the box, being unconventional. Again, it feels like you both thrive on that here. There's a creativity and inspiration, a fiery energy, being able to be free, freedom loving energy and wildness. Not knowing any bounds really occasionally, and being non-conformist here is what you both value and what really makes your relationship flourish. Beautiful, being unconventional, being freedom loving, you know, being in the flow of who you both are here. Gorgeous. So let's see now card number 5. This card is going to talk about the weaknesses or what you need to improve in this relationship. So what are the weaknesses that you both possess and what you need to improve here? For group number 3, please, Spirit, what are the weaknesses? We have the Ace of Pentacles as the weaknesses. Okay, wow, this is a very telling picture when it comes to the weakness. You are giving more than you can. You're giving too much to others is what the weakness is. You're not taking care of yourselves enough. It's almost like give. Like, again, it's that energy. I would give my heart. I would give my flesh. I would give my blood for you. And I feel like you both have that internally. Your person definitely has that, but you have that as well. Group number 3 here. So it's about learning how to give to yourself. It's about learning to take care of yourselves a little bit better here. So the weakness, what you need to improve is being a little bit even selfish, is what I want to say. To focus on yourselves more. Because there's so much giving, you know, you're always just giving to other people. Also another thing here that's coming through is just your relationship to bountiful gifts of nature and being asked to express gratitude. You know, that is something that could be worked on, letting gratitude be your guide here. Trusting in yourselves more, trusting in your manifestation more is what's coming through here as well. That's a need to improve, a trust in the universe, knowing that you're being held by the universe, that the universe has your back, that the universe is providing for you. Sense of security, sense of stability, sense of material success here as well, okay? You both sometimes feel maybe like you are in scarcity mode a bit, not necessarily a lot of times, but a little bit. But that's something that can be improved here. You know, like there are certain blockages in the material realm here, or maybe even indulging in blind materialism or consumerism, you know, maybe just buying things online without needing the things online, you know. That might be a thing that's just needing to be improved. It doesn't feel like it's a big thing. It doesn't feel like anything here is big for you guys, you know. You don't feel like you need to improve a lot of things. You're just little things, you know, just your manifestation, your approach to manifestation, your approach to gratitude. My cat is doing her little kitten noises in the background, so if you hear that, that's just her communicating. So she wants the door opened. Maybe that's a message here for you guys as well. So I'm just going to put this forward a little bit. Do you guys need your door opened? Are you frustrated by that? Maybe that's something that needs to be improved. Maybe you just need to understand what you can be grateful for and trust the universe, that the universe is going to provide the open door for you when it's ready. So let's see, card number 6 now. This is the final card, and it is about your true love. This is the true love card, okay? This is going to interpret what needs to be addressed, and also is your relationship going to be successful? What's the outcome? And if there is a threat to your relationship, what must be done in the case of that? Okay, so for group number 3 here, what is the 6th card, please? Wow, we have Death showing up, the Queen of Cups as well. So I'm going to take both of these. Powerful. So what is needing to be addressed here is to allow yourself to die and rebirth yourself again, you know, shift yourself, change yourself. It's a time of deep work, deep transformation. This energy is definitely like the relationship is going to be successful, but it comes with, are you ready to grow? If you're ready to grow, if you're ready to transform, if you're ready to shift, you are going to be successful in this relationship. I feel like there's a lot of love here between the two of you with the Queen of Cups. You know, there's a lot of beautiful emotions that are at play here. And that in itself is indicative of a very deep emotional connection. There's kindness here. There's a beautiful feminine flow between the two of you. There's a sense of enjoyment as well here. There's sensitivity. You know, you're both present to one another. You're both compassionate souls. You're both deeply intuitive, open-hearted, creative, intuitive, and even artistic. So you're the queen of emotions. You're the king of emotions here in this group. But also you need to be willing to shift more often. You need to be more ready to just show up, you know, as the Death and be like, okay, I allow that to touch me today. I allow this transition to happen with ease, grace, and flow. I allow it and I dive into it. I flow with it. I let this transformation take me. I let this change happen. I let this ending happen. I let this rebirth happen. I let this renewal happen. I let go of the past and am ready to start anew from this perspective of the now and move into the future with a new self in mind. So basically you're asked to accept change. Okay? You're asked to welcome the end of one phase and the beginning of another in your life. So that is only a transition, a natural change in one state of being. So we are energy, and energy never dies. It simply changes form. And I feel like in your guys' connection here, it's changing form a lot, and you need to be able to roll with it. You need to just roll with the energy, flow with it. And this is going to make this connection successful. Okay, because it has a lot of love underneath it as well. Okay, so what do I need to say? Scorpio energy here, definitely strong. We have all energies quite strongly represented. So all the signs are strongly represented. I could just list all of them, but I just feel like everything is here. Everything is here strongly represented. You are the world. We have the air energy. We have the fires. We have the waters, and we have the strong pentacle energy. Now the pentacle energy is not as strong here, but with the Eight of Pentacles coming through and the energy that they're coming through, I do feel like I need to say that there are earth signs present here as well, especially from your person's perspective, or just their own energy is coming through very earthy. Doesn't have to be a sun sign. It can just be moon or rising or somewhere strongly in their chart, you know. So let's see now, group number 3, what's the guidance for you? What wants to come through as guidance for you? Group number 3, please, Spirit. Healing. Okay. Healing card. Okay, something else flipped through. We have the selves showing up here. Reversed. Okay, so we're also going to take that one reversed. I feel like there's a need to integrate certain things. Just can't. The cards almost fell over. Okie doke. So group number 3, you have healing as your guidance. Okay, so this card is coming through upright for you. And now you are given the opportunity to heal, which does resonate strongly with this death card here as well. Okay, so the universe is calling you to become sound, healthy, and whole again. So trust that your healing is in process and that the opportunities for further healing are finding their way to you at this time. You do not need to force it to happen, okay? So just allow yourself and others to assist in your healing process and be open to new opportunities that come your way. Don't do it alone. You are asked to open up a bit more, to allow in the assistance of other people at this time. Okay? So allow new opportunities to come into your life. Be open to new opportunities, even if they seem a little bit unconventional or weird. That's something that you can roll with. You can roll with unconventional energy. So open yourself up to that a bit more, group number 3. And know also that all powers in the universe are working with you to get you to a state of well-being at this time. Okay, so trust that everything is working out in your own favor at the time. Okay, so here we also have the energy of the selves. So the selves card is coming through reversed for you. So this is basically showing up as maybe an unclear sense of identity. So what you need to understand with the selves coming through is we all have multiple facets to our personality, but the different aspects of you seem to pull in very many different directions that you may be confused about who you really are or what you really want in life, where you want to be going, etc. It can show up also as a bit of an identity crisis. So embrace this identity crisis, even if it's little, if it's huge, if it's little, if it's minimal, doesn't matter, just embrace whatever it is that you're going through, the shift, the confusion, whatever is happening here, embrace it. You are closer than ever to knowing yourself. So just let that sink into yourself. Don't be afraid to rethink the choices you have made, and don't be afraid to change your mind. Never close off to serious contemplation about what you really want in life. At this time especially, don't close yourself off to contemplation, because also what we want in life may very well have changed from, a year ago, or maybe even a month ago. We often need to find out who we aren't in order to find out who we are as well. So don't be afraid to go searching for who you are, what you want to be, who you want to become. There is an energy of integration on the bottom of the deck here. So just want to show you this. It's coming through reversed here for you. So integration energy on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like I do want to talk about this one a little bit for you also. So integration here reversed is talking about the fact that you may be currently experiencing a separation or a division or even a divorce in your life. Just a separation in general might be happening in your life. So this division could be taking place within you, or it could be taking place between you and someone else, maybe even this person that you're asking about right now. So the synthesis with this aspect of your life cannot continue like it is. Sometimes keeping an aspect of your life or staying with a specific person does not benefit you at all. Sometimes we cannot make everyone agree or get along. So basically the gist of this card is keeping the old, sticking with something, or trying to make everyone to get along may seem virtuous at face value, when in actuality it does us no good at all. So it creates a basically sense of disharmony between us, within us, between us, and prevents us from becoming whole. So basically this card showing up for you is showing up as a message that it is time to allow yourself to separate from whatever it is that you need to distance yourself from. Okay? So feel into that. If it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. This is an additional card that does want to come out for some of you that might need to hear about it. Okay? So with that being said, this is the reading. This is what I have for you today, group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your beautiful energy with us. If you want a tarot reading from me, all the information can be found on my website. The link is in the description box below. You can also send me an email if you're interested in a tarot reading, and I will just give you all the information that is necessary. So thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below if you haven't already. That really helps out the channel a great deal. If you want additional videos, more videos, you can check out the Patreon community. We have lots of videos, more mature videos, saucy 18+ things going on there, and also guidance videos. If you want to check that out, you are welcome to join us, join our beautiful community, and to connect more personally, more privately with us all. So thank you so much for being here, and hoping to see you soon in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Bye.